Good morning, everyone. How are we doing today? It is Tuesday, October 20th, and this is, of course, your daily financial news. If you don't know about it, this daily financial news show is produced by you. It does happen every day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. You can go back on this channel and see what happened on whatever day you would like. So, again, what we do here is I consume information for about 90 minutes. I enjoy my coffee, and then we talk about it. We share what's going on. I am interested in what's going on with the consumer, cost of capital, and what is going on in real estate. And now, because of YouTube and its easy ability to hit live, I share with you what I read every morning. So, this is for you, and this is something I enjoy doing. So if you'd like to get your daily financial news, do me a favor, hit subscribe, hit like, share this channel. I look forward to the day when we top the 1,000 watches or views in a day. We are slowly ticking up. I think we were over 600 yesterday. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Before we get into it, I want to lead off with a question. I found today that there are 6 metro areas across the US that saw greater than 20% price appreciation year on year. The numbers were for September. So I would like you to take a guess. There are 6 above 20% year on year. That's just amazing. When you think about buying a single family home with 5, 10, or even 20% down, and then your market goes up 20% in a year, that is one hell of a return. And as I've been saying for quite some time now, I believe what is going on in the market, the exit from metros, the transition from renters to owners is an investable trend. And we are going to look at 6 markets that are seeing a significant uptick. So do me a favor, watching live, take a guess at a city. And if you are watching this on replay, go ahead and hit pause, leave a comment below, because I will answer that at the end of the video. Next up, I want to congratulate a viewer on this channel. He has taken the challenge that I put out about 100 days ago. It was called the 75-day hard challenge for real estate investors. He let me know yesterday evening that he completed it. He did have to restart, which is kind of point 8. But if you want to learn your market, if you want to really understand what's going on in your market, whether you live there or it's out of state, and you really want to learn it, what's going on, and you want to grow your network, and you want to do these things, the 75-day hard challenge for real estate investors is for you. I want to say this very clearly and probably repeat it. It is free. It costs nothing. It is $0. If you want to know what it is, there's a playlist on this channel. I think it's just called 75-day hard challenge for real estate investors. There are 8 things that you'll have to do. Most of them daily, one of them weekly. And of course, there is that number 8, which is if you miss a day, you got to start over. I really enjoy this challenge. It is essentially what I did all those years ago before it was officially called something. So again, it's free. I'm not charging you anything for it. I do it because I care, and I do it because it is something that I believe in. If you need additional help and you want to know what everything's going on, then I do have a course, but the 75-day hard challenge for real estate investors is free. And I now have my known first student completing it. So Bill, congratulations. If you watch this, I want to say congratulations. I sent you an email, but I want it recorded. You are the first. Thank you for your summary. He actually sent me his daily summary, so I have proof that he did the work. Okay, on for the news of the day, what might move the market, what might be interesting. And again, I have a full page of notes, as I always do. First and foremost, looks like GM, General Motors, is going to give us our first look at their new Hummer. Right, their Hummer is coming out. It's going to be an electric vehicle. It's going to be out tonight on The Voice, I guess, is where they're advertising it, about 8 p.m. It will be on sale for us to buy in about a year. But Hummer is one of those vehicles that I remember as a kid going, wow, that thing's a tank. I remember Arnold Schwarzenegger kind of using it in one of his movies and just going, wow. And then you see it in person. It's just this massive vehicle. So it'll be interesting to see the Hummer as an electric vehicle. GM has clearly put Tesla on the wall and said, we're going after it. We shall see if the old world automakers can kind of compete with the new world. Many people would argue that Tesla is not a car company, it's a battery company, but GM without question is a car company. So we will see what they have to do. Next up, Stimulus Tuesday. Nancy Pelosi on Sunday said 48 hours. So we shall see what happens. It still feels like to me we are missing a key component of this triumvirate. It seems like we have a lot of talk between the House, i.e., Nancy, and Mnuchin, i.e., the president. But don't forget, there's this lurking Senate out there, which is at least on record as saying, you know what, we're budget hawks. We just completed a year with a $3 trillion deficit, 2.2 of that being the CARES Act. So I don't think if I'm not even saying when will happen, but if there's an agreement between the House and the president, I'm not 100% sure the Senate goes, okay, boss, I'll sign that. I don't know. I'm guessing we're getting to the end of the 2 week period here with an election. Again, the election is in 2 weeks. Vote, vote, vote. It's important. I would also remind you that voting during the presidential election every 4 years gets a lot of headlines. But if you care about your community and you want to make a difference in your area, vote every year. Okay, there you go. Housing starts came out today. Housing starts were up, but missed expectations. This is why you got to read the details. So first and foremost, housing starts were up 1.9%, below expectations. But when you get into the details, where they missed was multifamily. Folks, housing starts, it's all about single family. Single family housing starts were up 78%. Probably one of my most frequent phrases the last, 8 months. Have we been doing this 8 months in this freaking lockdown? Man, is space is good. That means builders are building the right thing. Do you really want to build a vertical housing apartment today? No. You want to build single family because that is what people want. And oh, by the way, you want to build housing in the suburbs with backyards and front yards and all of those things. So realize what is going on. As we go through this, I think I forgot to do this early. Graham Stephan would be so disappointed. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up if you're still watching this and you're eagerly guessing. I see all the guesses coming. Awesome. Keep them going. Again, there are 6 metros with greater than 20% year on year. I want to see your guesses, but also do me a favor, hit thumbs up and subscribe. If you want your daily financial news at 7:30 every day Pacific, subscribe, see what's going on. All right. Big news of the day, at least in the tech, right? That's where I sit. I'm here in Mountain View, California. DOJ is filing an antitrust case against Google over their search. Their market share in search is 87% and 92% globally. So it is something that is going to happen. I was in tech when the Microsoft kind of antitrust case is going on. So just because this is filed doesn't mean it is imminent. This is likely years away. But you know what? This is going to cost Google, Alphabet a lot of money, even if they win it. A couple of earnings beat today. Procter & Gamble is out. It beat estimates by several percent. Sales jumped 9%. P&G is one of those companies with a nice dividend. And again, for me, as I told you on Sunday, what I was looking for, will companies raise forecasts? And Procter & Gamble raised their yearly forecast. That means they're having confidence in what is coming. I was unsure, given the lack of stimulus or lack of clarity, if companies would raise or they would just sit down. P&G, Procter & Gamble went ahead and raised their forecast. Albertsons, grocery store, went ahead and did a little bit of stock buyback. Digital up 200%. In addition to that, their largest growth factor is pickup at the curb. Sales were up 13.8%. Comps were up 15% year on year, just on fire. And what Albertsons is saying for the first time is something that I've been looking for is, do we have anything that's been a blip that is becoming entrenched? So what Albertsons CEO says, it's obviously biased, but these are things we need to look for, is consumer behavior changing? Is it just a blip or reaction, or is it getting entrenched and changing? And according to the CEO, he is seeing consumers come to the stores less often, but have fuller carts. So that is interesting. Sorry about that. We do these live, so sorry about that. Next up, we got some early reviews of Apple 12. Anybody out there getting ready to buy their next Apple iPhone? Just curious. It looks like a lot of the feedback, the early reviews, this one came from the Wall Street Journal. The phone is fine. The phone is great, but it is about the 5G network. The writer talked about, hey, 5G is awesome as long as you're standing next to a 5G tower and don't move. So apparently the 5G power has been a little bit oversold. The network's oversold. So, but again, this is something that you will be able to build into. So it will be interesting to see all the things that 5G can bring. All right, so here we go. This is what you've been asking for. I've seen all of your guesses. Here are the 6 cities. We will go, you know what, we'll go bottoms up instead of top down. And again, I guess one thing I could have told you is none of these metros are in New York or California. Probably not shocking, right? Because again, people are leaving New York and California. So number 6, Kansas City. Kansas City up 20.5%. That's a hell of a that's awesome. Next up, Tulsa, Oklahoma, 20.7%. Next, Newark, New Jersey, 22%. Next, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, up 23.6. Number 2, I haven't seen anybody guess this, but I may have missed it. Memphis, Tennessee, 29.7. 29.7. And number 1, with a whopping 33% price appreciation, Fairfield County, Connecticut. Man, those New Yorkers are flocking to Fairfield, I tell you. Again, Fairfield 33%, Memphis 29, Philly 23, Newark 22, Tulsa 20, Kansas City 20. All these people talking about real estate investing crashing in 2021, you are idiots. You can't talk nationally about the U.S. housing market. It will not crash. It will likely be up high single digits to double digits because we are seeing generational trends today. The rush out of urban to suburbs. We are seeing a tilt kind of down, right, to more red states. We are seeing the push for space is good. It's not going to happen, folks. We will have some urban cities that get crushed, and I will probably do a video on that later today or tomorrow. We could see some cities down 25%. I call that a crash, 30%. I call that a crash. But that is going to be a handful of cities that are down. So again, realize what is going on. All of these people talking about an imminent housing crash are not paying attention to what is going on. You and I watch the consumer every day. So let's realize what is going on. So I have a couple of interviews for you today, one at 8, one at 10. I think you will enjoy those. Have a wonderful day. Again, this is your daily financial news. We do it every day at 7:30 Pacific. Take care.